story is about a hedgehog, all right?
Come and listen to the story.
And the hedgehog wants to cross the road, but he's quite nervous about it because he realises how dangerous it is because so many of his friends and family have been squashed while they've been crossing the road. So he sits at the edge of the road and he thinks, who is it I know that knows how to cross the road? And then it comes to him in a flash that in every joke he knows it's, why did the chicken cross the road? That means it must be the chicken that's the expert at crossing the road. So he goes to the farm and he says, Mr. Chicken, will you show me how to cross the road? And the chicken says, yeah, no problem. So he takes the chicken takes the hedgehog to the edge of the road, and he stands at the edge of the road and he says, right, really important you do this right. First of all, you look right, make sure there's nothing coming, and then you look left, and you make sure there's nothing coming. As long as it's clear, you can walk across. And the chicken starts to walk across the road, but while he was looking left, a big lorry started to come down the road on his right-hand side, and before he knows it, this lorry's hit him and squashed him.
So he looks like.
So he's flat. So the hedgehog rushes over and says, Mr. Chicken, are you okay? And the chicken doesn't. Wake up, Mr. Chicken. Better get him to a vet a bit quick. So he goes to pick him up, but he's quite difficult to carry. So he decides to roll him up. So he rolls the chicken up very carefully to take him to the vet. Carefully carries the chicken to the vet, and he gets to the vet and he says, vet, this is my friend the chicken, he's just been squashed by a big lorry, is there anything you can do with him? And the vet looks at him and he says, that doesn't look like a chicken, but I'll see what I can do. So the vet takes him into the operating theatre, and you can hear all this banging and crashing, and a minute later the vet comes out and he says, there you go. And the hedgehog looks at it and he says, that doesn't look like my friend the chicken. And the vet says, oh, okay, we'll have another go. So the vet takes the chicken back into the operating theatre, and you hear crunching and grinding and banging and crashing, and the vet comes out and he says, there you go. And the hedgehog looks at it and he says, sorry, that doesn't look like my friend the chicken. So the vet says, okay, we'll give it one more go. If this doesn't work, I'm afraid we're going to have to say there's no hope for him. So the vet goes back into the operating theatre, and this time you can hear power tools and squawking and banging and crashing and crunching, and then the vet comes out of the operating theatre and he says, how's that?
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you. Thanks.